That was a nail biter. How are you feeling up in the box in the last few minutes?
It was certainly a tight game. We somehow managed to get across the line. To be completely honest, it wasn't one of our better games. I don't think we played our best football, but towards the end, I think the boys managed to find a way, and we made a few errors in that last quarter. But to the boys' credit, they managed to get it forward, and Higo hit the board, so it was really good.
Was it as much about what you guys didn't do as to what actually Melbourne did produce today?
To Melbourne's credit, I thought they pressured us really well, especially early. I don't know if they caught us off guard, but we certainly didn't play our best football, and we were a little bit off the ball, I think, in and around the contest, and Melbourne took full advantage of that in the first quarter. So that was a little bit disappointing, but in terms of our ability to get back into it, and I think the way we went about it against the breeze was really pleasing, I think.
It's been a bit of a rough ride over the recent weeks for North Melbourne. How important was it to finish off the season with a win?
Really important. It's something that we spoke about a couple of weeks ago when we couldn't make finals, that we can either make a choice to pack it in or really try and set ourselves up for next year and the pre-season. So I think our last two games, one was a really good display of North Melbourne football. The other today was something that we were a little bit disappointed in terms of the way we played, but the fact that our effort and we got across the line was really pleasing.
All right. And your thoughts on not being able to play finals?
Yeah, it's never a great feeling going into the last couple of games knowing that you got really not much to play for, but we're really excited about the opportunity that we've got now, and I think the guys have really got a taste of what it's like to play really good football against good teams, and we're looking forward to having a really good pre-season and heading into next year with a really clear direction and knowing where we want to go, and the common purpose is really important.
You talked about how much you enjoy the kind of daily learning, I guess, that you go through in this role. There's got to be, I guess, an opportunity for a lot of learning over the next sort of weeks and months into the off-season. How do you feel kind of going into that new period and new phase of coaching? Yeah,
it's going to be exciting, I think. I've been put in this position, I think it's, 12 weeks now in terms of coaching the team, and my full energies have been put into the players and our coaching staff and where we want to go in terms of our footy and how we want to play. Now it turns to the direction of the club and making sure that we're all in sync with where we want to go, both on and off the field. So that's really exciting for me, and I hope that everyone understands that it is an exciting time for North Melbourne, and it's not just the players, it's the club. And I think hopefully the boys have got a taste of it, but the club and the fans as a whole have got the taste of what it looks like for us and what it potentially could look like next year. So I'm really excited about the next couple of months and really shaping where we're going.
What do you think what can 2020 look like for North on the field?
I think it can look like anything we want it to look like. If we have a good pre-season, we really train ourselves really hard in both mental and physical areas, I think we can go wherever we want to go, and we've shown that. I make no bones about it. We want to lift our expectation of where we want to go, and we've played some good footy against some good teams, and I think it's important to find consistency in that, and it's not the outliers aren't the great wins, they're actually the losses. I think that's really important. So we want to be consistent and play good footy all the time.
Sean Higgins has had a cracker today.
Yep.
Where do you think he stands overall in terms of on ballers in the AFL?
Oh, he'd have to be up there. He's a super talent. He's a fantastic footballer, and I think he's won the last two Best and Fairest and been All-Australian last year as well. So he's right up there. Yeah.
So, and obviously means a lot to North.
Yeah, oh, no doubt. He's a fantastic player. He's a big part of our club, and again, he showed the way, and it was good to see him kick the winning goal today. So that was really important.
Speaking of goals, Ben Brown probably didn't have his best day at the office.
No.
Was there a bit of a thought process somewhere in the back of your mind or the team's mind to maybe help him along in terms of the Coleman?
Oh no, not at all. We just wanted to win, and Ben had a really tough day. He was outnumbered a lot of the time, and we knew that was going to happen, and Ben knew that was going to happen as well. And he fought really hard, and he provided opportunities for our smaller players at the fall of the ball to get involved. And it was all about the win today. And again, the Coleman's going to take care of itself.
2 years in a row he's been in the race for the Coleman, and this is the closest of them.
Yeah.
How much has he improved, would you say, over this season?
I see a massive improvement in Ben. Not only in his goal kicking, but in his ability to bring others into the game, play roles for us that sometimes you'd think our spearhead probably shouldn't play or shouldn't have to play, but he wants to do that. And I know he's a really good team player, and he wants the best for the team. So I think he's improved immensely, especially his ground ball stuff this year has been fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to working with him really closely over pre-season.
You think he's got more to go?
I certainly think he's got more to go. He's always looking to improve. He works really hard, and I think he can improve.
If he doesn't get the job done this year, do you think one day he can win a Coleman?
They're really hard to win, but again, it's all about the team, and Ben would say that, and I'm going to say that because it really is. But like, it'd be fantastic if he did get the job done this year. It'd be real reward for effort for him. And
the main takeaway from today's win?
A bit of shin bone and guts, I think. Again, we didn't play our best footy. Melbourne came prepared. They really took it to us. Full credit to them, and somehow we got across the line, which is a really good sign for our team. And I'm really pleased because hopefully it gives them a bit of confidence going into the pre-season. No worries. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.